and welcome to a Top Gear special. That is Resolute, the most northerly town in Canada, way in the Arctic Circle. And we're here because we're going to have a race. 400 miles over mostly frozen ocean in that direction to the North Pole.
I should be travelling using traditional methods, husky dogs, sledge and skis.
Yes, and I'm going to try and beat him in a car. Now, that's never been done before. No one has ever tried to drive to the North Pole.
And here's why. On the way, he would encounter ice boulders as big as cathedrals, polar bears the size of hatchbacks, temperatures that would freeze the fuel in his tank, and, if Al Gore is to be believed, open water into which he would sink. Victory, then, would be mine.
Right, time to meet my team.
The engines powering me to the pole would be 10 husky dogs. Where the car would get stuck or crash through the thin ice, they'd be fine. And driving them would be Matty McNair, one of the world's leading sled dog explorers and racers.
Dogs have been living up here for 4,000 years. They can go through anything. They can go through cold, they can go through blizzard. I have a lead dog that can find the hard-packed ice and go through it like that. He figures out a good route.
So hang on, that's terrain,
Yeah.
weather,
Yeah.
they're made for. And what about this? I've just been weed on. Did they have to wee on me?
They're fast.
To beat the human lamppost, I would be using, naturally, a Toyota pickup truck. It's a tough old bird, this, but even so, for the trip to the pole, it had been sent to Iceland for a few modifications. The biggest change, apart from the gun, obviously, are the enormous wheels. Cuban wheels, I like to call them. Give it a bit of extra height. The tyres are handmade, cost £2,500 each. They're so vast, in fact, that the front suspension has had to be moved forwards, otherwise you wouldn't be able to open the door. Other changes, well, it's got heavy